I started in the military in 2000. I entered the military because I was told by the RCMP I needed some experience before I applied to the police department. I come from a small town in Newfoundland, so I decided to go with the military to get my experience.
And then once I graduated high school, kind of coming from just a small town and kind of a blue-collar family, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I ended up going Reg Force. I joined the Royal Canadian Regiment in 1998.
Eventually, I went over to the platoon, and I was sent to Afghanistan in 2005.
Gagetown to the RCRs, and I finished my career there. I did a year-long tour in Afghanistan as well. 2013, I was in a training accident that caused a TBI.
4 MPs just died just shortly after my tour, and 2 of them I knew from Petawawa, so it hit home. I left the military. I had a job offer with Halifax Police. One of the things I did notice was I was constantly on the run. The psychiatrist already flagged me, and I ignored his recommendations, and I finally broke. I had a gun in my mouth, and I was going to pull the trigger at the office. Eventually, I couldn't get back to policing, and I resigned from policing in 2021.
2021 just was probably the rock bottom for me. I thought things were going good, and then my ex-wife and I broke up, and I fell apart. I thought I could just, medicate my problems away with cannabis.
I was drinking all the time, and I mean drinking. Back in the early 2000s, policing and military, that was accepted.
I was diagnosed with PTSD and the brain injury, and then base mental health was, here's like 9 different pharmaceuticals.
Wednesday morning, I just happened to be out in Sackville. They said, "Oh yeah, man, you're good. Have you go off and do your thing." I go home, and I remember driving home. I said, "Oh my God, I just did a traffic accident with a dead person. I'm going to be reliving this all night." I got home. I talked to my wife right away. I said, "You're in the middle of ketamine treatment here. What's going to happen tonight?" Week 3 of ketamine, I really don't know what's going to happen. This is my last ditch effort. I'm just tired. My head's clear now. I never had a flashback. First time in my life. I never processed the scene at night. Nothing bugged me. I didn't have to go to the doctors and talk it out.
And did the first initial program, kind of the same thing, 6 sessions with IV, 6 sessions twice a week. I was starting to shed this persona of Matt the firefighter and Matt the soldier, and I was able to start having emotions again. I was able to start being more present for my kids. I fixed the relationship with my ex-wife. We're probably better friends now than we were for the last 5 years of our marriage. I really credit my life to this medication, and then it's also probably the biggest reason I was able to go back to university and do so well. Yeah, I wish I was, to sum it all up, I guess I was more honest with everybody who was trying to help me right from the start.